personified, and I will drag you down and sell you out. Run away. I am cold like December snow. I have carved out this soul made of stone, and I will drag you down and sell you out. Embraced by the darkness, I'm losing the light. Encircled by demons I fight. What have I become now that I've betrayed everyone I've ever loved?
Good evening, everybody. How you guys doing? Hell's Cat Death here, bringing you another Friday night blitz. Sorry, just trying to keep up with everything here. Got a good friend here with me. Been wanting to come out and help the community, so I want to welcome Monk. How you doing, Monk?
Doing pretty well, man. And excited to see the matches tonight, that's for sure.
Yes, sir. So the first match coming out of the gates is going to be a really good one. So what we got going on? Selva versus 12 Panzer. 12 Panzer first place in the division. Followed by Selva is, I think, in the top 8. So super excited on that aspect. Sorry if I don't sound super happy like I typically do, but I'm trying to get back to get better here. So I want to say a big shout out to Weasel. TLP Weasels has been covering me on Monday and then also on Wednesday. So a big giant shout out to him. Thank you so much there, Weasel. You're the man. Thank you for doing what you do. For people that were out here earlier, welcome back. Thank you guys for coming in and joining us again on Blitzkrieg. This should be a pretty good matchup, Monk. I mean, Selva and 12 Panzer. This is about as equal teams that we've seen in a while. Everybody always talks about, well, this team's better than that team. These two teams here are definitely on par with each other. Selva's been around for a long time, and so has 12 Panzer. What do you know of these guys?
I haven't played against Silva, but I have played with Castador in what was it? The Tank Bowl.
Tank Bowl?
Great player. Phil Panzer, we played against them. They're a great team. I can't say anything bad about any teams just because that's just wrong anyways. And everybody's great players. Everyone has great teamwork.
Yeah.
I'd like to see how they play tonight.
Yes, sir. 12 Panzer are always strong. Usually they fill the lobby to the brim, setting our max, everything to the max. So most definitely that's going to be super exciting. We should be getting ready to rock and roll here soon. We did hit our 1,000 mark, so super excited about that. I'm going to set up a special date in time. We're going to do the drawing. I'll make sure everybody is there so everybody can take part, because it's going to be, I bet you, a mad fest with a lot of people wanting to join in and put their name in for $50 cash paid via PayPal. So super excited. Hope to see everybody out on that one. Make Selvas just a little bit bigger. I like their emblem. I like their logo. It's clean. No, there's no frills. You don't have to worry about it. 12 Panzer looks good with the Maltese cross, but the 12 Pans gets a little muddled, so I try to make it large as possible. So, you know what I need right now? I think it's a Red Bull time. Time to wake the house up. Yep. All right, guys. So this looks like it's going to be a 770 format. Super exciting for that. Oh, so definitely go out and check out Clan Wars. I guess Clan Wars and Frontlines combined it into one entity um, due to some wargaming specific things. So uh, make sure your team signed up for that. I know NFTG's in. Um, so yeah, try to kick it off. Let's see here. Look at the. All right, so this is the standard Himmelsdorf map. So that means that the base will be down there on the low end, down at the EF2. Actually, the IS4s in this thing actually would prefer the IS4s over the mouses at this point, wouldn't you think, Monk?
Oh yeah, mouses they just get spammed by heat and they're pretty much useless.
I mean, the IS4 it sits low. I mean it does have some blatantly obvious weak spots, but I mean, APCR has certain parts of it. The APCR has a hard time pinning it. It's a good pick. I don't know about the E50M on this map though. I think I'd rather if you're gonna have a medium, might as well go ahead and have a Bat Chat come out.
I agree with that.
And then over there, do you want to go down to the Silva guys, and I'll do the 12 pans guys?
Yeah, Silva is running an E4, a Bat Chat, an IS7, a T57 Heavy, an E5, and 2 Chieftains.
Not bad. Not some good DPM that they got going over there with those Chieftains. 12 pans are rolling out E50M. Pair of IS4s, IS7, E5, a Chieftain, and then the 50B, which I do like in this instance. I do like that Silva busted out the T57 Heavy. Can never go wrong with that tank. So, alrighty, first game kicking off early. We're right on time.
Full Panzer asked to open the room. They had a guy coming in, so.
All right.
Like he's in finally.
Oh,
Bobby.
Thanks for the Warthog. Let me change that back up here. Yeah. Change up the title. Had everything else perfect but this. I had it renamed while we were
This ball rolling.
Yes, sir. Sounds great. All right. Here we go. You guys have been doing so great. I have to say, since I've been in the hospital, you guys have been doing an amazing job on holding my baby down and taking care of her and making sure that everybody's been getting taken care of properly. So thank you, Monk, for all the work that you have done. Weasel, Beaver, everybody, Beast, Rez. Oh my goodness, and the list goes on. So I'm just gonna say all the staff. Big shout out to all of you guys. Thank you for covering me. I haven't fully recovered, as you can probably hear it in my voice. So giving her a world.
Yeah, man, you're very welcome. Very welcome. If it wasn't for you, like, competitive community would not be where it's at. So we have to say thank you to you.
Alrighty, so here we go. We're gonna have a rumble up in the Bronx, up there at the castle. This pair of chieftains is Silva, holding it down there. The IS7 gonna try to scoot across. The Bat Chat of Silva is gonna go scout track. Donk, would stop there, buddy. If you're gonna go, Donk, you need to go up there where Marine is. Start side scraping like a madman. Alright, so here's your jip. See how they go. Dan the car guy and Jip can take out Noob. No joke. I'm just gonna call him Noob. It's too many words right now. Yep. They missed their opportunity to get that 57 out of there, but now they're gonna have an E4 in the midst. Ooh, a big battle going up top.
Yeah, this is the first time in a while since I've seen a battle at a big old church up on the hill.
Jack D pointing out the wrong way there. Angle it up. I know I was on there earlier and I wasn't taking none of my own advice. There we go. Oh, Jip taking a big hit. Dan only has one more in the clip. Brutus is gonna be reloaded. Oh, Dom.
Taking a big hit too.
But they're... Alright, Dan's finally emptied that clip, but here comes Hojo. And Selva being very, very successful on holding the bottom part of the hill, and then if you notice here, here comes the bad chat. Black Hauser's going to be coming up around the back side. Bounce there from Marine on his
Smart move.
Yes.
He can clip out that E50.
Oh yeah, easily. He can flip out the E50 and then possibly take out Frankie and then Donk. And then Fury out of there. As long as he doesn't try to go after Shaq, I think he'll be okay. He can literally go after Shaq. Oh no, get out of there. No. So they're focused now on the bad chats, so Selva has to push. There we go. Okay, I can. Whoa, I'm not even gonna try to pronounce Largo. And his chief. There you go. Shaq's out now. Blackhauser empty his clip. He's going to reload. And Quick Street brought to you by Bob Ross. I'm joking. Let's have some fun.
Great painter.
Yep. We're gonna paint some squirrels today. Let's go in TK. Staying calm. Taking his targets. Gonna die, but yet again. TK doing the work. Great job,
GG,
Selva.
guys.
Yeah. Selva coming out with Von Witz. Hello. Sorry, I apologize for everybody that I haven't really been around on Discord. But there we go. Monk, do you want to go ahead and do damage for me, please?
Oh yeah, Noob coming out with 2146. He blocked 1700, not too bad in the 57 heavy. You got, I'm guessing that's Cake 93 with 3096. He also blocked 3230. Got Black doing 751. The name I cannot pronounce in the Chieftain.
Yeah. Same problem I had.
I'm gonna try to butcher it.
Yeah, right?
Not
That's
gonna try
what.
to butcher it.
That was me. I'm like,
Respect.
Flair. Yeah. Nope. I'm not doing it.
764. You got Overlord doing 1942. You got Bruno doing 3661. And you got Brutus doing 3590. Nice damage, guys.
Yeah, that's some good numbers. And so that's kind of typically going to be the number that you guys are going to be wanting to look for. In the 761 format, you want your team to, post up as a team together about 15 to 1700 apiece, to spread the love. Now, the 770 format, you're looking at about, what would you say, Monk, 2 to 2200 per team member?
Yeah, I'd say about there. I'd say around 2,000 just because there's some floating in between. At least 2,000. I don't think any more than that.
Yeah, I mean, it doesn't have to go too crazy, out of the... And we already switched sides, right?
Not yet. I ran down, their damage. I'm going to switch sides and open up the room because Silva has one more.
Yeah, Jackal Moore, thank you for the follow, sir. Thank you so very much.
Open up this room. And I'll get the side switch as we
yeah, they're Krispy Kreme, most definitely. Weasel was a champ. Weasel and DWP, all these guys, while I was away in the hospital, stood up and took the streaming reins and did the job. And him and DWP are both full-fledged streamers. You're going to be seeing them doing a lot more action. I have given them the all-precious stream key, which you don't give out to everybody. Monk would even know that. That is the heart and soul of the stream. And I have I have graciously handed over the golden key to those guys. And then, of course, my mods. I wouldn't be able to do anything without these guys. I mean, Monk, and then Burnt Box, Rez, Vanilla Oprah. Haven't seen too much of her, but going to be getting in there some more. The B-Man. Never forget the B-Man. And then our marshals, AO, and the Dirk. Can't forget the Dirk. With Chroma. Chroma's a mod. Sorry, the family's growing, and I'm just trying to keep up with everybody, so it's been pretty great. Akiwaza, here, it's easier just to list everybody, the full staff here. My art guy, good friend of mine, my tattoo artist, Mr. Omega Reaver, Monk, of course. DWP is one of the streamers. Akiwaza, one of the mods. AO is a marshal. Of course, the face that runs the place, Beaver. So many things, crucial decisions coming through him. The B-Man, of course. One of our mods, Burnt Box. Chroma Gold, one of our mods. Dex, one of our admins. Leech, NWL commissioner. Nerve, of course, one of the board of directors. The Juicy Dirk, one of the marshals. TLP Weasel, one of, of course, one of the big streamers. Vanilla Oprah, of course, the mod, and then the beast from the east, the boss of Boss Hogs, and just an all-around great guy. WNF Beast or Cutter, and then you got the WNF Fantasy Draft Director and WNF Admin, Pants on the Ground, and then of course Anarchy, the crazy man himself. So I want to say thank you to all these guys for holding it down, and I'm just so glad that everybody's came out. So we're all ready to rock and roll here. Silver running in an E4, Bat Chat, IS-7, T-57 Heavy, an E5, and a pair of Chieftains. If it's not broke, don't fix it. What's going on over at the 12 Panzer?
12 Panzer's got an E4, IS-7, E5, 2 E100s, a Chieftain, and a 50B.
Alrighty, so lot beefier loadout. Swapped out the IS-4s. I don't know. I mean, E100s, love them to death. But you get in any proximity with the E5 and the T-57 heat rounds, and then of course the Chieftain Sabo rounds, that turret is, unless you know how to angle it right, man, you're in big trouble. So
I agree.
But yet again, I mean, having two of those and an E4 together, I mean, in a culmination shot of just let's just do an average. You're looking at what, 2,100 damage in one blurp from two E100s and that. So
yeah, if they get some nice high rolls from heat rounds, yeah.
Yep, and then one a decent low roll or mid roll from the E4. So 2,100 damage. That's almost a heavy gone. All pans are not even messing around. This time you see that, they're going on down. They're going to take the base. I would. They saw what the cards that were dealt to them. But now here's the thing: is Black Hauser's probably going to get a pretty good read on what they're going to do. Maybe. Our guys outrunning his guys. Donk's going to hang back. It looks like. Down
I'd kind of like to see the E4 up in the window down here, the bottom near the railroad tracks.
Yes. Now here's the downside, though. If you're up top in a pretty high you know, a decent height tank, like TK, he's in deep, deep trouble because there's, whoa, he got a lucky bounce off of his turret there if you didn't see that.
Yeah, I saw that.
So if you get into certain positions, you could be like just destroyed. Not even, and it's nothing that you're doing wrong. It's just you got yourself into a pickle. So interesting play here.
So it looks like they're gonna be pushing down the hill. Bullpens are playing a little bit of a turtle, surprisingly.
Chieftain hopped in that window, so TK hiding back here in the snipe window. Shaq. Okay, so they successfully split up their team. Now, let's see if Noob should be getting a shot here if Jip gets spotted. Nope. He will be able to get shots on Dan the car guy if he gets spotted. These guys are so spread out.
I think a little too spread out for my liking.
Ooh, good shot into Cake.
Ooh, Jip just got set on fire. I don't understand people in tier 10s not running fire extinguishers.
Yeah, I always told my boys, I'm like, Brutus is going to line it up here, and he's going to put one right in the side of someone. Ooh, 7. Hell of a trade there. Cranky hitting for 7, but then Brutus hitting for 8. I don't understand.
With the ammo rack.
Yeah, with the ammo rack. Alright, so now... Sorry guys, I'm trying to cover every aspect of this. TK's doing a great job holding them off, but House getting shot up by Noob. Alright, so Cranky goes down. 2 on the cap. On the cap now. Dan needs to disappear. Let's see here. Blackhauser's almost reloaded. All the time is on Jip and Dan. Oh, Black. Oh, they're not landing their shots. Oh, Hauser's on fire. That chat down.
On.
57 dumped his clip. Dan has all of the time now. He just needs to stay hidden. Let's go check out the other action. TK, Shaq are holding off the rest of the team. Chieftain up there, Kai, just needs to come on down and push in. Cake is going to break off, even though he's on, what, 1% health.
What it looks like, isn't it?
Alright, so there goes House and Chip are gone. And just needs to put one more round in there. Oh man, so
I wonder if Noob forced to reload.
I'm wondering too. I mean, honestly, at this point, if you're Dan, do you force the reload also? Alright, so Donk, everybody's down except for Dan, who has all the time. 1:37 left. I mean, if he had a fresh clip, he could take out Noob, then take out Cake, then go after Kai. So don't rush in there haphazardly. Just take your time, man. Time is on your side. You have 1 minute and 30 some odd seconds left. Look left. Don't take a shot. Oh, you only had 1 round. Oh no. All right. That was, yeah,
That was pretty close that time.
I would have loaded a fresh clip. Man.
Tell you
No,
what I would have done.
go
I
ahead.
would have known the T-57. He was one shot. I probably would have pushed him immediately. Then I would have fallen back on my reload. Maybe
Yeah.
run around the map since he did have speed on pretty much everybody.
Yeah, I mean, he could have just popped that reload hero. And this is what we were talking about, spreading the love. I mean, you couldn't ask for anything better out of Silver there, Monk. Look at that damage spread.
Mhm.
I'll try to go through it here. Blackhauser in his bad chat. 2,800. Noob, 2,600. Overlord, I mean, still, he's at 1,800. You couldn't. And then everybody else is just at the 2K or right over it. You can't ask for anything better. They shared the load. Now over here on 12 Panzer, they just couldn't get anything going. Like Shaq B there had a hell of a game, 3397, and then Dan coming in with 2400. So good job to Salvo. It's gonna be a brawl tonight. Let's see if 12 Panzer, they do work quite well with pressure on them, so they are a very seasoned group. So
Trying to think of spawns on this map. I have no clue. They picked Lakeville.
what? Green is
Yeah, the list, but it doesn't really say.
yeah, Lakeville. I don't know, sir.
Left is north.
Earth. That's what I was thinking. Green.
Right is south.
I want to
Means I lost somebody.
do want to say welcome to everybody. YouTube Mixer across the board. We're just gonna. While we're waiting everything to get set up. Oh, 12 Panzer lose another person.
Mm-hmm.
We're waiting. This is the official theme song of Blitzkrieg. This is Judas by Fozzy. Thank you by Century Media Records for allowing us to have this as our theme song for Blitzkrieg.
He accidentally backed out or something. Sure. Both pins are picked left side.
Monk, do you have a logo?
I do not have a yoga logo yet.
We need to get
But
you
I think
hooked up.
Omega's working on one.
Okay, because we need to
Getting
get you
some
one in here.
ideas in.
Would like to have one for all the staff members, so when I do the staff reel at the start and the the beginning and the end, so all the staff have their logo put out there. So is MB gearing up for Frontlines?
I believe so. I think we're going to be doing it. I know we're going to be doing Clan War, so we're just waiting on that to jump off as well.
Well,
So we'll
they
be in
combined
that.
the two now. It's all one.
Hmm.
Yep.
Front Wars, I'm not sure if we're doing that yet. I think Raging mentioned it. I think he's just waiting on a response from the guys.
Yeah, that's Clan Wars Frontlines Season 1. So, oh man.
But NB does have 2 matches next week. Kind of nice. Haven't had 2 matches in a week in a while. Rez is online, finally.
So it looks like as of January 1st, if you want to get your premium tanks back, you might want to do that now because I was looking as of January 1st, you will not be able to get your premium tank back. You're going to have to buy them back. So if you have sold your premium tanks, this is the season to get them back. So, all right, tanks getting picked here. Lakeville, so many different ways to battle this. Honestly, I mean, I know you can stay mobile, push the 2 line, come up on the flank. I tend to stay away from the 4 line, that go path. It's a little bit on the too hairy side of trying to get things done. Hello, Rez.
Hello. I'm a little bit late, and I'm sorry about that.
No problem. We'll get the room
But I
open.
made
Oh,
it.
room's open for you, bud.
All right, give me like 2 minutes to get logged in.
Okey-dokey.
That works out because we're still waiting on them to pick tanks.
Have you already started squealing about the 1,000 followers, or did I miss anything?
No, not really. Just I'm super
You
excited.
mentioned it.
Yep, and we'll be mentioning all through the night because we had that 1,000. We hit our mark of 1,000. We're gonna have a special drawing, and we'll do it on a Wednesday on the flagship show. Have everybody show up, and we'll have that drawing right then and there for $50 cash via PayPal. I've already set everything up, and I think I've got the okay. Because I'm always thinking ahead, trying to improve and make it even better. So at the 1,000, we'll hand out $50. Once we hit 2,000, I'm going to hand out 100, maybe more. I don't know. Who knows? We'll see what happens. But right now, the big magic thing is we hit the 1,000, so someone's going to get paid. There's nothing wrong with getting paid to watch a video game. All right, so here we go, and then Rez get in here already.
All right, give me like, yeah, I got it here, but give me like 2 or 3 minutes. I'll be right back.
Okay. All right, so do or die here. Do these tank listings here really fast. Monk, if you want to do 12 pans, I'll do Selva. I think Monk maybe stepped away. 12 pans are coming out of IS-7, T-57 Heavy, E5, the Panzerkraft, Panzerkraft 7, with the E100 Chieftain and a 113. Selva bringing out the E4 T-62A Batchat, IS-4, 57 Heavy, and a pair of E5s. Here we go.
I accidentally had my mic muted.
Oh.
Dog was barking at the cat. People hearing that.
Alrighty, so everybody's spotted on the 12 pans.
Cat taking a hit.
Ooh, it's in the shack. Ooh, Cranky's on fire and he's burning. Oh, he's so stuck. That's huge, taking out the pretty much E100 right off the bat. That is pretty detrimental. the heavy assault. Selva moving down the 0 line. Alrighty. Oh, they're not looking. Not looking. Donks. Oh, the egg was firing heat and, and it hit the fence. Bruno's coming in on the other side. He's running AP.
Ooh, am I right?
Yep. Getting hit there. Oh, and again. Knocks down. House is almost dead. Gets ammo racked. Those mediums are just not having a good time with these heavies. Selva looking pretty good here. Panzerkopf just so squishy. You can't do much with that thing.
Front plate, lower plate is weak against T. Actually, any round. AP's even pinned the lower plate.
Melted now. It's not the normal 12 Panzer, but you see. This is it. We might have to put a fork in it.
Silver mediums have good position all game, even away at the heavies.
Yeah, no one took it, no one really punished those mediums. They were so worried about getting in the city. They just would have some time. Well, they didn't even have a medium. They had no eyes. So, I mean, that just gave that goat path to everybody. And there we go again. Selva doing 2K pretty much across the board. Overlord and Bruno. Only one's not cracking 2K, but they're really close to it. And holy moly, we're 20 minutes ahead of schedule. Great job.
I mean, 12 Panzer had 3 donuts.
Was that a 3-0 out for Selva?
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
All right. Well, let me
Silva
get
came
that
down and brought
over.
the hammer tonight.
Yes, they did. Selva, man, not messing
Sweet,
around.
sweet.
Like, great games, guys. Like, Silva, great teamwork. That's all I gotta say. Your teamwork was on par tonight.
Yeah, coming out and they took the first place division team and just literally tossed them around like a rag doll. But to see what happens next, wow. I did not expect to see that. Great job, Selva. All right, so Rez, who's up next?
All right, give me like, man, I gotta pull it up here.
If not, Monk, do you have it?
We got BGA versus 36 Panzer.
Yeah, 761 format.
Alrighty. So I've already got everything set up on this end.
Change the name.
Yet again, thank you for joining Blitzkrieg. I apologize, I'm not like super over the top right now. Limping along here, so, but thank you guys for everybody who's come out this evening. Definitely winners in my book.
That's one tonight.
Alrighty, so I guess we're gonna see if these guys are ready to rock and roll and we can move on.
Yep. Just say room open.
Alrighty. There we go. VGA is already rolling in. Sweetness. Oh, a lot of people getting sharing it up out there. A lot of people transferring teams, and you know, it's kind of interesting seeing a lot of people move from one gold division team to the next, huh?
Oh yeah,
Yep.
Tundra, interesting choice.
Now I've been seeing Venus come out a whole lot, so hopefully he gets moved up to VGA soon. I know he's been coming to all these games.
Yeah, he's been showing up a lot, so maybe it's he's gonna get bumped up here soon.
Yeah. I typically we do the news during this, but I've been so far out of the loop. I don't even know what's new right now, other than Clan Wars and Frontline combined, and they've got backing from Wargaming. Um, was there anything else really new that hit, guys?
For World of Tanks,
really.
they got that tank miss ops going on.
Oh
They
yeah.
released a new KV4.
That thing's
That's
huge.
about it.
It
I
is
played-
huge. It's giant and heavy.
Dude, I was in my Emil 2, and it made it look like a. I thought it was like
a toy car?
Type 4. Yeah, dude. I thought it was a Type 4 Heavy or something. I'm like, what in the shnikes
It
is
basically
this?
is.
And it's like rear turret, which is weird. I saw
Yeah.
one the other day in a game, and I was like, man, what is this?
Its side armor is so nice though. If you can side scrape, it's nice.
Does it get pref match, or is it?
I have no idea.
I doubt it. I know Wargaming
I
said
don't
that
think
they
it
wasn't
does.
gonna.
The tanks that have pref are the ones staying pref.
Mm-hmm.
No
Yeah,
new
I
tanks
think-
coming out are gonna be pref.
That's what I thought. Yeah, I don't think there's gonna be any more tanks gonna be pref.
If Wargaming does what they did on PC, the STA2 will no longer be pref.
That would
If I
be
remember
wise.
correctly. Because STA2's got a nasty gun on it.
Yeah, I just don't know if that heat's gonna be strong enough to go against a tier 10, but. But yeah, I'm only at Prancer on the. Is it true that you get like a the 130 or something like that? The ISU.
Yeah, when you
30?
finish
Yeah,
them
the
all, you
unskin.
get the
Mhm.
ISU. You get the
If
130.
you can finish the impossible challenges at the end, yeah, get it.
Well, they're kind of like middle. They're kind of like middle. Because I'm the one after the 30,000 tracked damage. That was a pain.
Yeah, but once you get way
Let me
down
tell
the
you.
line, it gets even worse.
I've heard it gets nothing but easier. Like the one I'm on,
Really?
got to get 50 kills. You got to get 50 kills. That's it. Then
That's it?
I think the last one is you got to get 25 kills within 100 meters.
Oh, that's easy. Just play the new Tier 10 Light Ring and you're fine.
Or bat chat.
I'm a heavy
Any other
tanker,
auto
so
loader that has these speed. Well, just brawl.
Well,
is
every
an
tanker,
IS
you're
7.
always in there brawling, so
Right in
there you
there.
go.
Yeah.
I mean, there's a 57 heavy's dream right there.
Ooh, that's true.
yeah, yeah, very true. My only one that I've been, because I'm not a light tanker, I'm stuck on Prancer because of the dang track damage. I could do that for days. That's no problem.
Spotted.
Yeah, spotted. I don't
Ooh.
light tank. You,
Well, I
you know
got
what it's
almost
like?
all the spotted
Try-
in one game. I was lucky. Very lucky.
Yeah, I saw you. You got it like a third of it done in one game.
Yeah.
And I was like, what the heck?
that was a good game. That was wow.
It was a
Well,
pretty
no, you
good
what you
game.
yeah, you got 15,000 spotted. So yeah, no, you did half right there. Done. Lucky.
Just
Hey,
get the
that
dude
almost
shooting
makes you
gun in
wish
my
to get a
tank.
patent. You just need a patent. There you go. You can
No,
spot
I don't get a
everybody and
patent. Get
just
the
be
new
like, Artie,
210
here,
German
mark
light tank.
this.
420 view range, 100 mobility. I can see how it could be used a little abusively.
If I were to
Still
go
waiting
after
to-
one of the light tanks, I'd probably pick the Russian because it's got the best camo out of them all.
But I've
Yeah,
heard
but it's
that
kind of
thing.
blind as bat.
The
Yeah, it's
T100,
blind
I think
and
it's called.
yeah, I heard it's blind and the gun's actually better on the move than it is sitting still.
Yeah. Ops can tell you all about that. Ops 19 plays that thing a
Like
lot.
that's even Nerve was like, dude, this is stupid. You park and try to do a passive scout at it. You're like whiff. But the minute you go mobile and become an aggressive, go into aggressive mode, it's pen at like 300 meters, pen.
Mm-hmm.
So
Does
that
anybody
was
know the spawns on this one? I'm not sure.
on Tundra. Yeah, let's see here. Red is right. So, um, it's right is right and left is yeah.
Ever since the last, I've been having some like crazy.
Oh, just got word saying Venus is going to get promoted to VGA. So there it is.
Hmm.
Okay, that's awesome.
Confirmation.
Nicely done. Well,
Yeah.
congratulations. Congratulations on the move up there, Venus. Always nice to
Yes,
see
finally up to silver.
someone move up from, say, a sister clan.
See, in the chat they've been talking. I haven't seen a whole lot of light tanks. Man, those things are everywhere. I
Oh
can't get
yeah.
out of them.
I've
mean,
used
they're
mine a
not a
little
light
bit, but
tanker.
it's fun.
Every time I go into the queue, it says, anywhere between 60 to 130 light tanks. And I'm like, oh god.
Some light tanks, man. I mean, I have the 1390. I rebought that back. It's not a light tanker. That's my problem. I'm not a light tanker. I'm a medium player, but I'm not.
Let's see here. Anubis, Burmese, Jolly. Well, VGA's all ready to rock and roll. You would figure 36 pans would be all ready to up and roaring because 12 Panzer was just fighting. So you would think. Oh, let's see here. Anything else that's super exciting, guys? Let's see here. So yeah, you got to go get your light tank on. Oh man, it's taking a lot more out of me than I thought it would. Everybody and their brothers in chat talking on Discord. If you haven't joined the Wednesday Night Fight Discord yet, you're missing out. You can come in there. We have all the links to almost everything that you would possibly want to go to. So go check it out there on Discord. I just sent out the link for the Wednesday Night Fight Discord. But go check that out. A lot of stuff to do. And also, can't if you're not part of this club yet, you need to go do it. There's the Discord for the HQ. And then also don't forget to go check it out. The Tanks HQ Club there on your Xbox, and then also the Wednesday Night Fight Club on there, and then you got the official um, Wargaming Club. So don't forget to go check that out. 36 pen, still at talking. Man, I wouldn't. It's sketchy so much. How can you have your team on game chat? Man, I'd be so worried. Wouldn't you guys?
Mm-hmm.
Well, that's how we did it every time back in the Royal Gaming. Yeah, we had to use game chat every match because of BD.
Man,
It's
Yeah,
just,
I mean, it worked for the most part.
I mean, sometimes it's nice because party chat does kind of take a poo on you. Unfortunately.
you know what the funny thing is? Is ever since the one launch, I've never had game chat. It doesn't work. Like in a training lobby, it doesn't work. Maybe it's in my settings. Maybe I turned it off, but all right, there we go. We might have a fight, and we might be doing this right on schedule.
I'm gonna ask them if they have anybody else just to double check before I close it.
Oh, let's see over here on the VGA side. You got Venus there, Vinny Bada Bing, Duck, Pizza, Wolfie, Red James, Dirk, and LM. 36 pans. Controller. Over on the 36 pans, you got Daddy Smooth, Much Trains, Burmese, Jolly, Anubis, Razdog, and C-Rex. So stay tuned. After this match will be NT versus XGN. I don't know how much more. You might just have Monk and Rez sitting there talking on stream. I don't know how much more I could do. Never noticed.
Hey
It's
man,
okay.
that's fine, dude. You just need to get as well as you can. Don't push yourself too hard.
I never had to concentrate so hard on my talking to not slur, because if I don't concentrate, I'll have to do it outside of party chat so you guys can understand me. I'll show you what I mean by concentrating.
Okay, man. You slur a word or two.
Yeah, it's
I don't
fine.
think anybody's gonna hate on it. I mean,
Hey,
we
I do that
understand
more
your
than you
situation,
probably
so
even,
it's okay.
I slur so much. It's just a normal thing, I guess.
It was like when I was
For you, it's not. For me, it is.
it was like earlier. I was
Well,
doing some
they haven't
testing.
responded, so I guess I'm just gonna lock down the room and call it that.
I was doing some just test bed runs and stuff like that earlier this evening. Crispy and all those guys were in there having a great time.
Yeah, I've been
Wow.
away. I
I'll
wish
say-
I could have played a little bit today, but I've been gone all day.
I don't know.
I think they're ready to go.
Go to the doctor. You have an infection. Here's 200 pills for you. And I'm like, oh, yeah. Good day today.
So yeah, no, I was man, it's like I was playing with one eye open there. Just like both eyes would be all fuzzy, but I still got managed to throw up one good game of 5k damage in my little meal too. That thing is so trolly
Yeah,
though.
it's not too bad.
That thing, the reload. Oh man, it's so. I mean, the mobility. That tank would be dangerous if it would have the mobility of the 120 and the reload. Because the only thing it really, really super has going for it is the turret. I mean, that thing is just a beast, man. I could sit there all day long as there's not an RD and just soak 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 up damage all day long with it. But yeah, I'm digging it. The Emil 1, I think I'm gonna keep that tier 8. Weasel, thank you for the subscribe with your Twitch Prime. For everybody else, please, that is right, to, if you are a subscriber and you're subscribed with Twitch Prime, you do have to re-up your subscription every month. Weasel, there he is, the man with the plan, the guy who's been, I'd gladly let stream anytime. He does such a great job. Good friend of mine, Weasel, thank you so very much for covering me on Monday and Wednesday. I heard everybody had a blast. Thank you for what you've done. You did, Weasel. You're the man. That's why I'm glad I picked you. You and D-Dub, you both are very, very good guys. I just want to say thank you. All right, guys, so everybody's picking here. There it is, the Emil 2. Yeah, that grind with the Emil 2, though. The first 2 packages are a must. And then that final cannon, you're like, it almost seems unnecessarily long. You ever had one of those grinds, especially like in the Germans, where there's like 8 packages?
Oh, yeah.
There's like 8 packages.
Oh no.
And there's no, you're like, I get tracks, and it costs me 20,000 experience.
Oh, the British heavy line was the same way.
God, I hated
That's
that.
how I felt on the Skoda T50. I think was it the second package? The only thing you get is tracks. I'm just like, wow, tracks, like 50,000 experience just for tracks.
Well, yeah, and then there was one with the Brits for the Carnivon to get that. It's just a turret.
Yes, it was a pain so bad.
Just
That's what I was referring to.
yeah, you get the turret, and you only gain, I mean, a little bit of armor. I mean, I'm talking a little bit.
Yeah.
And I think it's like 5 or 10 view range. That's it. And you had to grind 30K out to get a flippin' turret that looks like the 4202. And you're like, really?
Yeah, it was just completely useless.
Some of the logic on that, I'm just like, why? And this is 761 format, and the next match will be as well.
Oh, Weasel, you don't have to feel like a substitute, man. You're part of the family.
Weasel did a great job, man.
Yeah, I mean, I don't hand over the golden key to anybody, just to anybody to stream on the main channel. And I mean, I've given the golden key to both DWP and also to Weasel. So I'm pretty excited
BGA
about
to pick
that.
their tanks. Rez and I spent the week with Weasel while you were gone. Had a good old time.
Yeah. Well, I'm glad you guys had a great time, and I heard Monday was a little rough, but it's okay.
Yeah, Monday was
Yeah.
a little long. Weasel did it last
As in,
minute.
like,
I do have to
40
say thank you
minutes.
for that.
Behind.
And that was
We
my
were
fault.
so
I got
far behind.
Yeah, we we rushed off to the hospital, and I'm trying to text, and like I'm half in and half out of it, and I'm like, oh crap. And Weasel stepped up and did a great job, so a lot of appreciation. All right, so VGA just, I don't, IS3, not too bad of a pick, but if you're gonna pick eights, I mean, honestly, the T-32 is made for this map.
Mm-hmm.
Give me a 90 with
Oh, yeah.
90 with with APCR all day long. Ting 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 ting.
And his turret's impenetrable.
Yeah, pretty much. I mean, I'm gonna 236 you to death every 4 seconds.
Yeah.
Because I'm gonna pin you. I mean, he could. The T-32 can rip apart a Conquer, a WZ. The Emil turret would have huge problems on. E75 sides. It would have to be definitely sides. If he's forward, you have to get the Coppola and stuff like
Right.
that. All right. So VG.
Just waiting on 36 Panzer.
So Monk, I'll have you go down VGA, and then Rez, I'll have you go down 36.
All right, VGA is pulling out a T30, 2 E50s, 2 IS3s, a T10, and a Conqueror.
It's a Lycan, a T54, a E50, one Emil 2, an E75, a Conquer, and a WZ, a 111-14.
Yet again, a lot of dogs from
going.
different cities. Everybody knows I'm one of those guys. Give me pair it up, pair it up, pair it up. That way you know exactly your reload speed versus the other guy's reload speed. What the extent of how far you can stretch that tank before getting ripped up. And say two conks sitting side by side, you know where you could pull up and be able to side scrape or shoot over the shoulder of. So let's see how they're going to pull this off with a dog from every city. I really, really, really like VGA's setup with their tank selections. Alrighty, here we go. To the action, guys. Remember, guys, don't watch this at source. Remember, crank it up. Pick up that resolution. All of it right there. Here soon, me and Beeve will be doing the full plunge, and all streams after this will be going into 4K. And of course, on Twitch, you'd be able to still be able to watch it in 1080p. At least over when you watch replays, reviews over on the YouTube side, be all in 4K for you, so can't complain with 4K. I'm pretty excited. Speaking of 4K, saw a big television guy. He hitting it down. The Anubis. You guys still there? Did the party crash?
Yes, I'm here.
Okay, you guys scare me.
Yeah, we're still
Party-
chilling in the background.
Those E50s, man, they're way out there. They need to get into that fight. One of the team's been spotted, so Pizza and them, I would have suggested come down the 8 line. They're going to run into Burmese right here. Burmese is going to be in big trouble. Rich Craig just subscribed. Thank you, sir, for your subscription. You're the man. Have become one of us. Hermes running for his life, screaming like a baby. All he wants to do is get a sippy cup and with a little Jack in it, and oh, Wolfie, sneaky, just comes over the top. Great job, Burmese, trying to get away. Great pickup on over there by Wolf. Let's go back to the action over here. A lot of rounds floating
And
around.
it's very even.
Jolly actually getting some pretty good bounces off his E75. Great job, sir. I really like where those IS3s are. I think that is a good position for him, but for a Conqueror, I think that's too flat.
I think the Conqueror probably should have been down on the far more right.
Yeah, maybe down the, in the waterways a little bit, coming up by just to the right of Razdog. But Vinny getting stuck there in the city, just too flat. That armor's not made for it. So now the 54 and the E50 of Rex and Train. Train, be careful. Well, there's one E50. There's a second one.
Probably gets taken.
Wolfie running into a wall. 36 Pan's so scared of losing it on both flanks, he don't know where to go. Rex needs to get in there now. See, Anubis fell back, so now they're able to push forward on VGA, so good read. Ooh. See Rex taking a big double tap. Train lacking in gun depression. Oh, now he's on fire. Rex is going to go down here. Let's get the angle over here. Pretty smooth. Going down.
And I like how hard the WZ hits, but the reload.
Anubis going to get rammed. Nice tag team ram. And Razdog's getting pummeled by IS3s. Looks like first round's going to go out to VGA, only losing one guy. 6-1. Great job, guys.
Nice plays, guys.
We may have lost this one, but we'll be back.
Well, you get, Monk, if you want to go ahead and run through the damage here really fast.
Yeah, Vinny with 419 damage. You got Pizza Eater with 2838. Wolfie with 2359. Got Dirk 1235. You got Duck 1550. James was 1177. LM 2082. For 36 Panzer, you got Anubis with 4186. Nice damage. Congratulations. Got Razdog with 386. Rex with a donut. Dolly with 444. Daddy Smooth with 384. Killa with 8. Got Train with 39.
Shaq B, thank you for the follow. Shaq B, where you've been all my life. But great job to both guys there. Anubis definitely doing some long-range sniping. That is not typical out of that WZ. That thing is a brawler through and through. And then, if you guys ever played the 113, that is a tank with its own purpose and its own agenda in this game. And a lot of people haven't grasped how to exactly to do it. I was pleasure to see Snopey Sun and a lot of the other guys, man, that thrown up stupid amount of damage. I mean, who would have think to see 10k damage out of a 113 and doing a clutch victory at getting the Radleys and then him taking down 4 tanks in a row from full health in his 113. I'm like, you just stare at him and you're like, how? How? And it's crazy. I mean, just the talent of a lot of these guys that they do with this game now, it's pretty amazing. I hope they continue with their success. I hope the console version of this lives on for a lot longer. Um, I know PC, they show no signs of slowing down one bit, do they?
No, they have actually. They had their moment where they're losing people, then they're slowly climbing back. So nice to see that as well. PCs or consoles is growing. More and more people start playing daily. So
Yeah. All right, VGA coming out with a
big
T30,
community.
pair of E50s, pair of IS3s, a T10, and a Conch. If it's not broke, don't fix it. And then we're just waiting on one more tank coming. A little bit more mobility, I like. Glad they're doing it this way. 36 pans, Lycan, pair of T54s, E50, Emil 2, E75, and then Anubis to the WZ. I am great up in the house. So many good people. Weasel's over there. So everybody say hi to Weasel. Great's up in the house. Krispy Kreme. Wits is up in there. Everybody say hello to Ellie. Jackalmore. Thank you for coming out. A lot of great chat going on over there in the Twitch chat. Love seeing it. Vita Bada Bing actually not running a first aid, but he is running food on his conch. And T10, this is an interesting mix. So it has to be a glitch. So small repair kit, small first aid kit, but an American high octane fuel. That's running large all the way across the board. Game's running large. Running small. Right, we're gonna have a little preemptive brawl. What do you guys think of this move by 36 Pants? A little more aggressive.
I like it. They
Yeah,
probably
if,
realized that playing too passive didn't work out for them. So try out being aggressive, see if that works for them.
Oh yeah, they got to change something just to try to secure at least a one-round victory.
All right, so Dirk's gonna be
So far,
Overwatch
it's
now.
working.
Yeah.
They're pushing the VGAs away.
Dirk. Oh,
That was nasty.
yes, it was.
Duck earlier wanted me to point out that Dirk has now got his second mark of excellence on his T30, and is working towards his third. So he's getting pretty good in that thing.
All right, so now come on over here to the Emil 2 and the E75. So they got to hold each other down there. LM's taking shots from the Emil. Emil's now on reload, so reload on that thing's 36 seconds. So I mean, all right. So now they got to realize that their heavies are now. Burmese is in big trouble. Their heavies are getting flanked. Burmese is gone. Daddy Smooth, who's still on a reload. Those mediums got to get off the hill. Oh, we're taking a long route. They should have just pushed in on that T30 and all those guys over there. Neil 2 in this scenario, it's real finicky because shot time on it is real slow.
Nice to see VGA capitalizing on their overmatch.
Yeah, most definitely. Coming in, man, they just warmed them. 5-on-2
I would
scenario.
have liked to see 12 Panzer do the same thing against the IS-3 and the T-30, but took a little too long on that.
Raz way back there. T-54, that's one thing. It's not really known to be a good sniper. We're still on a reload, so C-Rex needs to lead the charge. There you go. Rex. Oh. Rex pushing in to the rest of the PGA there. Ooh, nice focus fire there. Hate to say this is the sloppiest I've ever seen 36 Panzer play.
Anubis left again. Ooh, nice bounce.
I mean,
Sorry, guys.
VGA stayed tight. They pushed in the correct places. They countered. They moved. You got to give it to VGA that round. I mean, they've definitely shown that they were that their communication was a lot cleaner and on point. Pete Eater coming with
They definitely came out hungry.
Yeah, I mean, at this point in time, I mean, the Lycan ain't doing nothing. He's throwing up donuts. You got to change it up. Time to rethink your call and your tank placements on the 36 pan side. Stand up, take a breath, collect your thoughts, and sit back down and get into it here. Wow. It's crazy.
Do what map they want. Super waffles.
Everybody in there talking about Tubbins being number 28th of all time great Hall of Fame tankers. Of course, Mr. Sir Tubbins, leader of the infamous Immortals. Oh, speaking of which, the Immortals, go check out Steel Titan and a lot of the great guys. If you're wanting to get into competitive and you're really truly interested, and want to learn more and everything else, they have Open It Up Comp 101 with competitive mentors that will help you firsthand. You'll even have matches that you can learn how to call if you think you have a part in that, or proper tank picks, stuff like that. So check that out. Yet again, it's up there on the Wednesday Night Fights Discord. If you're on Twitch, there it's under the main all the main things there where we have donations, our YouTube, our Twitter, our Twitch, our I don't know. I think every link is on there. Can you even access any of that stuff when you're on a mobile though? Where like the donations and all that stuff is?
Oh yeah. Should be able to.
Yeah.
Interesting map choice. I honestly have no clue where the spawns are on this one.
Is this for Clan Wars France? because I would not know of any other reason why. Um, they would pick
I personally
Rastanani.
would not have chose this.
Yeah, I don't know why you would choose this.
But my guess is they've been practicing on it and they're gonna play it.
Alrighty.
Who was it? Was it VGA who played on the new map? It was what's that map called? The new map that just came out.
Berlin winner.
Yeah, Berlin. VGA played on
Yeah.
Berlin this week.
They played on that, and it worked out for them too.
Interesting. Berlin is definitely an interesting map. I would definitely take that as a 10v10 map. I like the concept of it. Pretty big though. I mean,
It's like a bigger, more open Himmelsdorf
Yeah.
and revamped. That's what I see out of it.
I like it more than Himmelsdorf because, you know, I'm a light guy and there's always that one little light line you can go down.
I'm down with
Hey,
any
you're
map.
the dude
really.
I like to focus because I'm sick of light players, especially
Yeah,
new
I know. I
ends
get
came.
focused so much.
Like they're just
Beaver gets me every time. His little Sheridan, he focuses me down and it makes me. Oh, I get steamed at him.
Yeah, Beaver is can be a pain. Welcome to my world. Almost every game. So I even got it today. I was speaking of which, I have to send him back another message saying good games. Hold on. Here, everybody can see. I got a good message from him. Let's see here. Who was that? Oh, Tyrannical T-Rex. Um, he tried to come at me in I was in the Emil 2 and he was in the E50 and dude, he charged across the field. And so I'm just sitting there sniping and then all of a sudden from the rear end I get this ram from an E50. I'm like, what the? So I go up and over the hill and around the corner and he is straight up chasing me. And, at this moment in time, you're not trying to pay attention to names or nothing. And it just happens that I finally get him around the corner and I'm finally reloaded and I just bloop, 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 done. I get this message. I'm like, oh, here comes the hate mail. And I'm like, wait a minute, it's Tyrannical. And he's like, love Wednesday night fights. Have a good day.
he trolled you. He was just like, yep, I killed him.
Wow.
I get that about 4 times a day. Love the show. Glad I got to kill,
Love the
Hellcat.
show.
Oh,
Yeah.
I'm guessing they're rolling them.
I'll get
somewhere
people
else.
from HQ, they kill me and be like, hey, you're that admin on HQ, aren't you dead? It's terrible. All the other HQ guys love to just mess around and just try to mess me up any way they can.
yeah, Beaver always thought it, he's like, no way, dude. And he was over when him and Nerve came up. So we were playing on my account, and he's like, dude, I'm getting focused. And he's like, why do we keep getting all these messages? And I'm like, open them. Holy crap, you're right. Hey, love the show. Good to see you. Thanks for what you do and all this. And I'm like, yep, no problem. And of course, 82% of all of those are Artie kills. I don't know if,
It's just showing how much they love you.
I always like getting,
Already love.
yeah, I always love having that T92 shell just rammed down my throat.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Especially when I'm in a Emil 1,
Oh, they said Venus is about to get up there right now into, or did he already?
He dropped the tag. He's been blank.
Oh, that means, yep, he's going over to VGA right now.
See, now on this setup with 36 pans, why wouldn't they run that last game? That's a awesome
With the
setup.
2 conks.
Does the Anubis only have the WZ? I mean, he used to have a lot more tanks.
I swear he has more. I thought he had an E50 and a Conqueror, but I guess not.
All right, guys, if you guys want to split out the tank selections there, so Monk, go ahead and roll down 36 pans, and Rez, go down VGA.
36 Panzers pulling out a T30, a Lycan, a T10, 2 conks, and a WZ-111.
And VGA has a T30, a WZ-131, 3 E50s, and 2 T10s.
Alrighty, here we go, guys. All or nothing here for 12 Panzer. Because they got to do something. VGA up 2 to zip. So here we go.
All right, guys. Pulling. Guessing they're good on spawns, if I'm correct. Well, you guys said you want a north spawn. You got it.
You know
Works out
what? We
in your
need to
favor.
sit down one day and just mark off all the spawns on each map.
Well, we had a pretty comprehensive
have a
list.
list.
Man,
I do have a list, but like these newer maps, I have no clue.
Yeah, we're gonna have to update that list then.
I mean, honestly, this map is absolutely 100% too big for 7v7.
I'd have to say it might even be too big for 10v10. Just a big map. This is the one you're gonna see like 15v15 on.
Yeah. I mean, that's. I mean, yeah, the focal
We
point.
need more of these maps for public matches. Less city maps, more of these.
Yeah.
Do you guys hope they release 30v30 on console?
Oh, I want them to so bad.
Break matchmaking so bad.
I'm curious. Wonder if Wargaming is gonna make one central server for the US like they did PC.
I don't know. I haven't talked to anybody really for a little bit. Well, this last 2 weeks. What you hear in the background, guys, that's nothing more. Go to War. That is the theme song to Wednesday Night Fights. Thanks to 11/7 Music.
Nice little spot where Dirk is sitting.
All right, Dampus gets spotted up there. Takes a big hit from Anubis, but then repays the. Oh no. There you go. Dampus getting down into the valley. Nice hit into Burmese there. Dampus going down from Anubis. EGA kind of. This is 36 Pan's call on the map.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, you can tell VGA is kind of like what to do type scenario because they got a hold off in the one corner. And here comes the push with the mediums with pizza, Wolfie, and waffles. Waffles needs to stay with the group.
Like he's a little scared if he gets hit.
So trying to look for a shot. Dubas going recklessly in. There's the pay for 484.
T10 needs to get up there.
All right, everybody's
LM
rotated.
Sitting back. Oh, there he goes. T10's finally moving in.
Hermes went down. T30 went away, but big hit into Pizza. He needs to take some of those hits off. Nubis could possibly, yep. Nubis and Razdog. Wolfie. Oh man, watch those shots. Waffle, if Waffles would have joined them, I think this would have went a little bit different.
I agree.
You know, it's what having a medium push. You want to have all of your mediums with each other. I mean, Waffles did pull back a lot of the other front. Here comes the other push with the T10 and the T30. Waffles going to be reloaded. Get a bounce. Nope. Shot coming from Anubis, saving it. LM all by himself. I wouldn't be charging in there. Wait for your compadres. LM going all in like crazy, man. So many trees, dude. Can't get a good camera angle. Wow, LM didn't last very long. There he goes. Never mind. Sorry, scratch that. LM taken out there. Yeah, LM doing pretty good there. You think they can pull it back? Let's get
I
fried,
think
guys.
BJ is going to be able to win this one, actually.
Oh no!
Oh, Venus.
That was Venus
Oh, that
blocking
could be
shots
it.
like that.
That might be a game changer. Oh, T30's came to say hey though. He's gonna put up 800. That's gonna hurt.
That
Razdog.
was a good spot.
I really think that VGA can take this one. Not if Venus keeps doing that.
Oh no! Now he blocks the shoot lane.
That was a waste.
Yeah, he should have.
Yeah, absolutely.
He should have went around the H line over to the 1 line.
Even getting one hit in the backside or distracted it would have been a lot better than doing that. That's just suicide.
Yeah, that.
There was no point in doing
No.
that at all. I still think if LM times his shots just right, yes, it's still gonna be able to take the victory.
Dirk would look to his right. He could take out Raz right as he's on reload.
Yep.
Yet again,
Oh, there
Conquer's.
it is.
Yep. Conquer's not good in the
20
flats.
seconds.
26.
Dirk, you're gonna have to get in there.
LM could take 2 hits with the reload of Anubis. This is gonna be a win for
Yeah.
VGA. 3 and out.
Oh, right in the tracks. too.
Nice.
Look at that. Another 3 and out for
GG.
12 and 36.
Wow, we're almost an hour ahead of schedule
Wow.
because the last match is
The
end.
next match is
Jeez Louise.
10. Nicely done. Good games.
Man, I'm gonna get to play with Crispy sooner than I thought.
They're coming in with 4K. Waffles 35.62. I think if he would have stuck with Wolfie and with Pizza, I think that would have been a lot quicker. I don't know what was going on. I mean, Burmese and a T30 throwing up donuts. I think 36 pins just needs to take a huge breather. Thank you for that. Subscribe. You are now one of us. Thank you so very much. You sleep humper. You're the man. Sleep did come in here, not sure if the 360 could handle 30v30. Would be interesting. Interesting to see.
Yeah, 360 is going to be obsolete at the end of the year, anyways. Well, beginning of next year. Their online games
Yep,
are going to
once
be
that
no
X
more.
comes out.
Yeah.
Once that X comes out, it's going to be an entire new level. They're going to be able to push the World of Tanks to a whole new capacity with that thing.
Well, I know in our meeting that we sat down with here really fast. Let me just do the damage. Anubis over there, of course. He was the anchor. 4 kills, 35-73. Anubis, you're doing a good job, but you're always you're doing a great job. If your team would mirror what you're doing, staying back, staying patient, you guys, I think you would have much greater success. I think it's some of the new guys that just need a little bit of work. So keep working at it, guys. You're a solid team. You know, much love from the WNF to the 36 Pans and 12 Pans group. And then VGA, of course, doing what VGA does, coming out dominant in a very dominant position. These guys have been knocking at the first place door for months, and it's just technicalities that have been keeping them not in first place. So, I mean, between these guys, Ifer and I, 12 Panzer, there will be changes coming to the ranks. So they've been begging and asking for this. Well, I beat this other team. Well, in the new 2018 rankings, which will launch January 1st, it is now going to be taken into an account. If you would beat the team that is ahead of you in the system, if you're ahead of them, losses are now going to cause negative points. And if you...
Oh, nice.
So now if you say, let's pull up the rankings. Let's do this right here. All right. So say tonight. Let's go to the silver division here. Say Ifer and I calls out 12 Panzer. The 12 Panzer coming out. Say Ifer and I beats 12 Pans. So what would happen is Ifer and I would get the, of course, 0.5 bonus. But now 12 Panzer, it used to be just a 0. Well, now they're going to, if it's a team that's right below them, so it's a window. All right, so say you're in third and you beat second. You get a bonus. Second gets a -5. But now I'll see if the team's in fourth, it won't get it. The other team won't occur in negative. That I'm still working at it. It might just be negatives across the board. You start losing against teams that are in your division, you're going to lose points. I don't know. It's still being worked out. I got a lot of numbers to crunch. It will all work out in the end, but it's going to be one of those things. Because people always say that, well, we beat this team. We beat this team. It's changing, guys. I just got to keep up to speed here. Selva, though, that dominant match that they did against 12 Panzer, you know, that's huge. Getting a 3 and out against 12 Panzer, just a complete bomb out, they're going to get some huge bonus points from that being in 13th. And with 36 Panzer getting blown out by VGA, it might be looking here with the rankings that are going to be coming out. Let's see here what I just released them there right after Christmas. Because all the data is not spread out all over the place, so it's a lot easier to collect. So this is going to be some people's
Yeah,
Christmas
Rez
gift.
witnessed us play against 12 Panzer last night.
Another great 3-0 out.
The
Sorry about
recommendation I'd have for the teams that are, you know, falling in their funk, I guess you want to call it that, I'd recommend them to go back and watch games and try to, you know, either try to use some new strats or revamp their strats where they work better.
It's either that or they're pulling out the new guys trying to get them trained up, and there's nothing wrong with that, man. Use
Mm.
Wednesday, use us as a tool to get your new guys trained before Clan Wars or while you're doing Clan Wars. Yeah, it's it's pretty awesome. There it is. Venus did get his tag, if you guys see it right there.
Yep.
So congratulations to
Yep.
Venus.
Oh yeah. Definitely. Congrats. For MB, we're it's up in the air currently, but we might be starting.
See, I haven't got a whole lot of data from NB. You guys kind of went off the grid. You guys training
Yeah,
and doing new strats and stuff like that while off stream.
yeah, we've been trying to revamp. We got a couple people. I'll throw them out there. We got Devin. He's been working on calling lately. Same with Need a Disc. So we've been working on them, getting them some calling. Matter of fact, they had training tonight at 9 p.m. So hopefully they did pretty well. Yeah, we've been getting some new members, so we've been trying to work with them, get them in the flow.
Yeah.
Other than that, we're just trying to recollect ourselves, build us to be better than we were, and now we're slowly starting to get back into matches.
That's good.
So hopefully that helps.
Yeah, get you guys back out there in action, and then hopefully here soon, Brez will get HQ up and going. You know, I know there's so many teams out there, but I'm wondering if everybody, if it's gonna start becoming, how can I put it? So you got like, of course, DP and RBRT. You got 7F, and then 7F now has, I thought it was like two other teams that they've kind of split off, but they're still all underneath the main, the headliner, I guess, as you would want to call it. And then, of course, you have the Immortals and Panda. Um, a lot of team, trying to create a new team in its own essence, isn't it? I would think it's so hard to make to just try to come out with a new team.
Yeah,
Oh, it is
that's
extremely
the only
hard.
reason it's in the air still. I mean,
Ops
we
is
want people
trying
to
it.
be competitive. We want people to grow, and like I know Raging, he doesn't want to have too many people on the roster because it just makes it harder to get everybody to play.
Yeah. Well, and
So
that's
that's why
always the
a
thing.
second team's up in the air, like so they could play or train, help them grow.
And I know like over at the Immortals camp, the pandas now starting to get reemerged. They're and of course, so it's always scary when the Immortals split off. That means more Immortals guys are playing, so that means it's doomsday for a lot of people. Immortals right now. Speaking of those guys, um, they have a streak going, and they've been kind of
Hmm.
in the underlying, kind of just doing their own thing. Um, they're it's kind of crazy. I mean, I gave them a Monday off, but this is the message I got from Tubbins. We want the Wednesday night fights. We want the 8 p.m. slot. And I'm like, okay, anything else? He's like, nope. I want the 8 p.m. slot, and I want it to be ours. Oh, 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 okay.
Okay.
So I've been scheduling the Immortals at 8 p.m. I mean, when someone like Tubbins goes, hey, this is what I want and what I need. I mean, okay. Um, so that's a big shout out to any team. If you want to step up to the big leagues, the big dogs are calling out people at 8 p.m. on Wednesdays. I mean, I'm not going to let you go get thrown to the wolves. So, like BK, I wouldn't let BK up in there. I'd be kind of leery about some other teams, but if you if your team has the cojones and you guys are ripping and ready to go against the Immortals, they're always looking to fight someone at 8 p.m. on Wednesdays. I did give them a break. What, I think this Wednesday, this next Wednesday, they have a break. Just to give those guys a little bit of a thing. And then speaking of which, I did get a little birdie tell me that I haven't seen a whole lot from the NFTG camp. I could say in the back, they had some new recruits come in. Sniff's been working his magic with Maydu. So we might see a whole new rebuilt NFTG coming here soon. And then what other news? Oh, and then half halfway human. Nightmares. Their team.
Their second team.
They're coming. Yeah, their second team's going to be coming around. So Clan Wars Frontline's going to be busy. I know we're going to be doing. I'm a war correspondent for them. So sorry, guys.
No, it's okay.
There we go. Sorry, everything went blurry. Kind of threw off my whole track. So yeah, halfway human coming out. And then I'd like to see with NT tonight, those guys are up and coming, doing a great job in the bronze division. So that silver division, man, it's getting, you guys, everybody that's in the silver division is just fighting. And then the guys in gold, they're throwing out challenges to every other team to come fight them because they want to help too. I mean, it's so nice to see so many people with open arms right now saying, please, come learn. Rez, I
like
know
Monday,
you're part of that
we're,
right now.
We got 2 matches Monday. We got we got 1 match Monday and 1 Wednesday. We got RBRT Monday. We have UGCC Wednesday for NB.
Yeah, UGCC kind of took a break, but yet again, Cav was on he was moving, so that's kind of, when your main caller definitely has to take a break. So I mean, sometimes it's a good thing to just come in and take a short break, get a fresh breath, and then have your guys come back in because it's about to get serious. Especially, um, I don't want to call it a WCL type of scenario, but this Clan Wars is going to be huge because there's nothing else out there right now other than us.
Right.
So you don't know. Maybe Wednesday night fights might go maybe on a little bit of a dormancy if all these teams they don't want the other teams watching video. But so I will be VODing some of the excess games that I'll be streaming from being a war correspondent on that end.
Like NP is gonna be, or NT is gonna be picking Proc.
Okay.
No, I've been working
Map
with
scored
NT
away.
and TOA, but I haven't got to work with NT near enough as I wish I could have. I've only got to work with them twice almost, but yeah, hopefully they're getting up there. And TOA, I know I'm working with them to get that collar. Really encourage them to get one because I know they don't have one.
All right, guys, we're way ahead of schedule here, so we're just waiting for the teams to come in. Thank you for coming in from Having a Time, and and his viewers coming over. Thank you for joining in. NT versus XGN. So this is going to be interesting. This is 761 also.
Sir,
I believe it is. Yep, 761.
they're gonna let's see. Like NT's gonna be having a member come in as a spare.
I know XGN's been trying to get in the mix. They've kind of been on and off again team. So it's gonna be interesting seeing what they bring out and what they're offering here. Oh, let's see here. Yet again, we'll play a little music in the background. Oh, what should I play, guys?
I don't know. Let's get these guys in the mood for a fight. What would be a good one? Like,
You can turn on a little bit of stuff here. Got to make sure it's all good. Man, I've been digging this song, and you know what? I'm just gonna do it. I think I'm just gonna. I want to try to get it. It's by Trivium, Until the World Goes Cold.
mm-hmm.
So I'm in talks with them right now. Maybe possibly have that. Because right now Fozzie's been sharing it up with Friday and Monday. So
Or so.
I hope I have the right logo picked for XGN because they have two different ones: Doomsday and Apocalypse.
Oh. Hmm. Alright, so a grumpy old fart is with XGN.
Okay.
Guessing everybody has everybody. Let's see.
Yet again, Trivium. So the world goes cold. I want to say thank you to them and Road Runner Records, allowing us to play this on there. All copyrights are owned by Roadrunner Records and Trivium.
Guess I'll just lock down the room so once done and over with, they haven't responded if they need to.
Monk, if you want to go down NT, and then Rez, if you want to go down XGN when they're all ready to rock and roll.
Yeah. We got Anarchy Smith with Lycan. Got Cam, or Can, sorry, dude. Go to T50, you got Storm with a STI, Red X with a Conqueror, Undertaker with a Conqueror, Willow with a 5120, and Scorpion with a 5120.
Alright, on XG inside we have a T30, a Waffle Panzer 4, a Type 59, a Gory Niche, a T10, an E75, and a Conqueror.
Alrighty, guys, here we go.
Yeah, and I don't know if you know, Red X used to be NB,
Yes.
but he
Oh, decided to go over to
doing his,
NT.
well, he was originally NT and came to us, then felt like he missed his home, so he went back.
Red X did get the
Nothing wrong with that.
Red X did get the bad spawn. He's the one that got spawned all the way back in K2, so his conch is going to be out of the fight for a little bit. Thank God the other team is not full of mediums, or he could get singled out very quickly. I always agree with the whole tactic. Go with chaos. Push it right up over the middle. Keep your guys together. You know, if you're gonna do it right. 2 E50s, 2 bad chats, 2 T54s, and you know, a Lycan or a Bulldog. Well, Bulldog's not there no more, so just bail it right over the middle, cause chaos, make them look every way, and just make sure your focus fire is on point, and just melt people. I haven't seen that play in a long time. Alright, so Undertaker is out there. We pretty much call that Death Valley. Him and Stormcloud are kind of out there in the Death Valley area. A Conqueror cannot be in the flats, as we said earlier this evening. It's just not meant for that. Oh, Owen Death is getting obliterated in his 59, and he's gone. 559 just doesn't have enough gumption to get up the road while going up the hill quick enough. Tapu getting ammo racked.
It would be nice to see Anarchy go push all the way around and get the spots on the guys back of XGN, since he hasn't spotted anyone in that area.
Grumpy Old Fart should have went over to the A0 line with that Waffen Pans off the veer. Ornage gone. Now they're targeting out Viking Beard from the guys up top. And the Skodas and the AMX 5120s are just having a game. Pens is now up. Anarchy's going to be working his magic over there. Gets a hit into Anarchy Smith. Viking Beard goes down. Here comes the push. Old Fart's still looking the other way. He's just going to get melted. All right, there we go. It's down to Fish Warrior and Natured Land. Whoa. T30's running the 120 on it. Embit slamming on the brakes there so he doesn't end up ramming. He's going to be reloaded, and that's going to be the end right there. Boom. Bada bing, bada boom, 7-0.
GG, boys.
Yeah. All right, first round going to NT. Rez, you want to go down to the damage?
Alright, let's see what we got here. Own Death, Book, and Got to Poo are all pulling donuts. Fish, 817. I got Viking pulling 275. Grumpy Old Fart, 507. Natured Land, 386. And on to the NT side, everything was pretty evenly spread except for Anarchy, who I don't know how survived. Skoda pulling 3167. Let's see how many shots. Ooh, he only bounced one off. That's pretty good for a Skoda. AMX 5120's pulling 2589. Swellows 1344. Undertaker 1204. Red X 1166 and Stormcloud 2240.
Alrighty, great job. So there we go. It's going to lead off to switching sides here.
Let the bodies hit the floor. Let the bodies hit the floor. Let the bodies hit the floor. Let the bodies hit the
And you don't see too often, XGN is pulling out an artillery. I'll go down NT.
Go ahead.
NT pulling out the Lycan, the Skoda, E50, the STI, 2 comps, and 2 5120s.
XGN rolling out 4043 T30 Whopping Pens off and veer the nameless E75 and a pair of conks. Continuing on.
Game 2.
go, starting this round 2. Super exciting.
Wow, Viking isn't running any consumables.
Really? He is reloading with the quickness. He has to be running the smaller 105. No? No, that looks way small. Is that the 105 or
Looks like that 8.8.
that's what I was getting ready to say. Is that the 88?
He's rocking a Tiger 2 gun.
Interesting. See how that plays out.
He's not using any APCR.
Wonder if that was just, hey, get in this tank type of scenario. That or sometimes tanks do get reset when there's updates. Like when everything gets dropped. Like when the new light tanks came out, a lot of other tanks get resets. You have to go make sure that everything's on there because that sucks. I mean, well, the 88 would be able to rip apart a Skoda pretty easily, but 88 with no APCRs is he's gonna get some
I
bounces
mean, he
up.
could do shots.
Yeah, he's gonna
But
nothing serious into like the Conks or the STI. I mean, that's man, Got to Poo is just getting ripped. Autoloaders are just taking him out.
I think he's using HE. Yeah, he's using HE. Why?
He's paying for it right now. Wow. E75 melted within a matter of moments. Natured Land out in Dead Man Zone. In between, he's definitely in Cross-Shotville. Alright, here comes the rotate. Got Pooh taking another big hit. Cloud's gonna take him out. Nope, Taker does. Alright. Canvet does go down from the T30, it looked like. Taker taking another shot. So the T30, man, that's even reloading really fast. Is the T30 not upgraded either?
Let me go take a look.
That looked like it was. I think it was reloading like mad. Is these guys bringing out stock tanks?
That's what it looks like. Wonder if they're trying to go for the DPM, but the problem is with a lot of these tanks, they're not gonna pen.
Friend of mine, Stalker, thank you for the follow. Alright, Stormcloud takes out the Nameless. I think that's left is Artie. Have you seen any Artie rounds at least drop?
I haven't seen one.
Let's see if he's fully upgraded. He does have the big cannon on it. Full fart.
And he is reloading.
Oh, we're looking over his shoulder here. Oh, don't move, don't move, don't quit moving. Oh. There it is.
We can't hold on.
And let's see. Exchange map pick.
He already did throw out almost 3k damage.
Oh, he did get the kill. He killed Skoda.
Yeah, he killed the Skoda, not the T30. Well, everybody over on NT, except for the Lycan, of course, having a hard go, and the Skoda this time. Everybody else rounding it out. 2K, Swallow almost 2K, And then Scorp coming in with 1,300. All right, guys, there we go. NT up by 2.
XGN picks Redshire.
We actually might finish this almost 40 minutes ahead. There's a possibility of it. Well, that's crazy.
Hey, it fits because last 2 nights we been finishing a little late.
Yeah.
You know the spawns on this map? I'm drunk. Standard.
Both teams slowly picking their tanks here. Redshire, cool map. I like to play it in the pubs. I definitely do like it.
You know what spawn north is for this?
Right
I
as
have
right as
this
right as
encounter.
south. Where did that list go? We had it up there. Did it get put into? Thought we had it pinned.
Ooh, look at that, an LTG. I've never seen one of those in a pub match or anywhere. And I cannot wait to see this thing go down. It's such a weird looking creature of a tank.
Yeah, Magic, it's getting tough, man. There's so many good teams out there. It's really hard to actually to make a new team just from scratch. I mean, it's easier. Honestly, it's going to be coming down to like the NFL. To get an expansion team to come in, it's going to take a lot of effort because unless you start finding the diamonds in the rough, but a lot of teams have been doing that. I mean, and Bees was doing it, Nightmare was doing it, VGA, Eye for an Eye. I mean, all these guys, I mean, they're going through and playing pubs and talking to all these people and finding the diamonds in the rough. I mean, inevitably, there's going to be a wall. We're going to hit a wall. There's only, oh, here we go. Guys, go ahead and go down the tank listings here really fast.
All right, NT, they're pulling out a LTG, an E50, an E75, 2 conks, and 250 120s.
And XGN has an M40 and 43, an M53 and 55, a Stark STRVS1, a Waffle, Panzer IV, M4A1 Revoluce, a Maustian, and an E75.
No, well, two Artie. Why are they running 3.8s?
I don't know. I guess since one already worked so well, they're just gonna bring in. Forget it. Just put in all 7 already.
I was just wondering really fast is, you know, maybe advise them, you know, to, hey, you have,
About the message on.
yeah, you need another 9.
Yeah, at this point, I don't even think they're trying. They've pulled out some really wacky tanks for the last go.
Oh, that's one of those things. Let's see what happens. I mean,
I mean,
I
I'll
ju-
launch it anyways, but
that's what they want to
kinda
run.
weird to see 3.8s.
I guess.
Their choice.
Okie dokie. So we're having a great time here. It's all fun. Much Train, thank you for the follow, sir. What's the saying there, Rez? What is it again? He's become. I'm gonna have you guys start saying this. One of us.
Oh, one of us.
Welcome to the family.
Welcome to the family.
Yeah. You've joined the group. Yeah.
I can't say
All we have to do
brotherhood
is start
because it's
chanting.
not all guys.
It's
So
yeah. It's not a brotherhood. It's not a cult. Well, I mean, it could be.
I mean, and it's not a clan. It's a family.
Yeah, it's a
It's
family.
just a big family community. That's what it is.
Yep. Everybody, even though we all have differences, a lot of us we still talk it out. I mean, we're just like everybody else. I know a few of our members. They butt heads. Yet again, I have gladly happy to see. I mean, everybody has the same common goal, and that's to help the community, you know, expand and grow, and it has leaps and bounds. So, here we go. Let's go take a look at this LTG in action here. Quick, it's a little nimble little guy. Head looks like a
Man,
UFO.
that body turret. The turret weighs like 10 times more than the chassis of that thing. Look at, oh, it's a mutant of any sorts.
I'm trying to figure out that wheel. That's not a road wheel on it. I mean, that doesn't even match.
I don't know
any-
what that is.
I mean,
It's too big to fit in the tracks.
I apologize to everybody here.
It's definitely goofy looking.
It is an absolutely goofy tank.
It's like a CDC mated with, I don't know,
Who knows?
the
It's like they just
T100
flattened out
almost.
Yeah, it's like they flattened out the hole on a LT-100 and just slapped on the biggest turret they could find that wouldn't weigh it down too much.
All right, interesting. So, all right, here we go, guys. NT balling it in.
Taking a shot.
Now, this is where Artie should be raining death. Oh, wow, Revolutionary losing 99% of his health. Where's those Artie rounds? These guys have been sitting still. Oh, that's a AP shell coming in from 53-55. At this point in time, with 3 people on the cap, I would be bailing on the AP shells and loading up some premium HE. At least trying to get some
Yes.
splash. Scorpius taking a couple hits there and barely loses any health. Stormcloud finally, oh, there goes Stormcloud. Luciferi goes down. There's a big hit, 525. That had to be the Maushin. Or did they fix it? That's it. It's a quick cap. That's game.
Well, good game.
GG's.
Whoa.
No silver
GG's.
wasted on that one. That was a whoa. We finished so early.
Oh, it's now, well,
Would you look at that?
wow.
Quick, Merc, 5v5. No, I don't know.
That's it. NT comes out, man. Not screwing around. End of the night quickly. Highest damage person on their side, the Scorpius, coming out with the 1206, and then over on XGN side, 1019. Great job, guys. Amazing night of tanking.
We're done.
3 3-0s tonight. That is
Yeah, that's
good.
Yeah, that's a pretty crazy. Having 3 3-0s back to back. I mean, technically, we've only. I mean, you're talking match time. I mean, we've only been streaming for 2 hours and 17 minutes, and 90% of that time
Wow.
was sitting here waiting. So,
Waiting.
Yeah.
GG, guys. I mean,
Wow.
great night.
That was. I have to say that was the quickest night of tanks that I've ever seen.
Hey, the teams that were out tonight that wanted it, they definitely took it.
Oh yeah.
Hey, they weren't playing around.
All right, guys. Well, what I'm going to do here, I guess that's going to end the evening. You can definitely check out the rest of everything. We're going to be firing up the VOD this week. Monk, got any final thoughts?
No, I have to say thank you for everyone that came out and played tonight. Great matches. Thank you for playing.
Rez?
Great matches. Thanks everybody for giving us your support. And I hope y'all have a great night.
Alrighty. Well, and I guess for me, I don't got a whole lot much to say here other than rock on. Thanks for everybody coming out this evening. It was awesome. I'm gonna lead the night out with Old School, the original Wednesday Night Fights theme song. I think I'm just gonna make I don't know. We might have it just a little bit longer. I'm Hell's Cat Death. This is for Rez and Monk. Thank you guys for coming out, and thank you for everybody else
You're very welcome.
coming
Looks like
out.
they won a little tier 5 game, I guess.
Oh, look at that. A little bit of fun.
I guess we can stream that really fast here.
You want to? Hey, we should all
You
check
guys
it.
want
Let's
to
go.
play it?
Yeah,
I'm
let's
tier
go.
5.
Yeah, you two go ahead and hop in.
I'm on the left.
And I'll just stay.
I don't have a tier 5, so
Oh, okay.
I don't win. You can hop in and go for it.
Here,
A
I'll
little left action never hurt.
That'll be the final
Oh,
thoughts
you're
for
gonna
the night.
play?
Then
Oh, okay.
that'll be the final thoughts tonight. Would be watching these guys roll
Yeah, I'll
out.
change the map.
Oh, this is gonna be nice and fun.
I'm going to put it on Ghost Town.
That'd work. Sleep coming out. May need to do a new blood style tournament again. Maybe, sir. I'm not going to really talk very much with this one, so we're just going to have some fun. I'm going to turn up some Pantera Walk, brought to you by, sorry, my mind just went. Wow, I didn't realize. That's crazy. It's
Yeah, I
six.
think I only have 6.
Song ranked number 16 on the 40 greatest metal songs ever in the world by Pantera, Roadrunner Records. so we're gonna have a little bit of fun. We're gonna watch this Tier 5 action. I'm gonna play some Pantera while it rolls. I ain't gonna say nothing, but it's all gonna be a whole bunch of fun to end the night on. Hope you guys enjoy it. Looks like XGN is all ready. Eight, 2, 4, 6, 8. All right, so they're just waiting on Stormcloud and Canvet.
Anyone still
Oh,
ready
this is
yet?
gonna be so fun. Oh, okay. Apparently they want me to bring out the old left, so let's do it.
Rez,
I
I'm
think
coming for
last
you,
time I
dude.
played this thing, I ripped a Radley Walters.
All right, just waiting on Natured Land. I'll run down the tanks. I'll run the NT side. Rez running the lefty. Wait a minute. Canvet's in a snake bite. That's a tier 6. Someone might want to oh.
Yeah, he pulled out tier 6 because I did. I don't have a 5.
All right, so there's the one tier 6, and then Blackstar M4, Struve M42, PZ54, pair of Churchill 3s, and the Capture KV1. XGN side, Grumpy coming out with the T67, Nature in a rip, Monk in a Knight, Bogatar, pair of Churchill 3s, a T1 Heavy and a Churchill 1. All right, here we go. And I'm going to
Oh, Muck, you're going down, man. You know I'm focusing.
I figured you would. It's okay.
You're
I'm
about to
pretty sure
get rained
everybody is.
on, buddy.
That's if you can find me, sir, and catch me.
Oh, I'll find you.
I might only have an APCR loadout in this. And wanted you to play.
Yeah.
He wanted Hells to play too, but Hells was just sitting back,
I
relaxing.
was gonna play a Panzer 5.4, and he's like, "Oh, pull out the left." So I'm sitting here debating on who I'm gonna shoot at. Let's see. Definitely gonna load in the nice premium shells and just rain from above.
I don't play low tiers.
There we go. I got some pretty good video in there. We're going to close out the night with this. So thank you for everybody coming out. It's been a wonderful evening. For me, Hell's Cat Death, we got Monk. You want to say good night?
Yeah, everyone have a good night.
Rez, how about you?
Night, everybody.
Alrighty, guys. This has been Blitzkrieg. Thanks for joining us. You have a great evening.